Hey, how's it going, everybody? Justin, back again for another video this time. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Free Comic Book Day and what books I got, and Avengers Age of Ultron. Saw that yesterday, and it was an awesome comic book day. It was go to the free comic book store, or go to the comic book store for Free Comic Book Day, get some comics, meet some people, have some good conversations, and then go see, the biggest comic book movie of the year. Sounds like a great day. And that's how it went. I took my nephew. We showed up at the store at about 10. They opened at 11. So the line was actually pretty long, and they had it moving pretty good. We were able to get in there about 11:30, and artists and things like that, they were going to show up. Artist, writers, other guests they had were going to show up about 12. So we, picked the books we wanted, and then just kind of walked around the store and looked at other stuff. He was able to pick up some books he wanted to continue some series that he's going with. So it was really good, and I wasn't sure like how the artist and writers like the signature stuff was going to go because I've never gotten a signature in person on a comic book or anything. I've got a couple comics that are signed, but I'd ordered them, so I wasn't sure. So I was just gonna wait and see what happened when they got there and see if they had stuff sitting out that you could buy to have signed or what you needed to do. So the person that I was most looking forward to was Van Jensen. He's currently the writer on The Flash for DC, and thought it was awesome. And I didn't really see anything sitting out that he had, so I ran over to the back issues and was able to find Flash 30. So the first issue that he did, they're up to 40 now, and got him to sign it here. So you can see his signature. It's in pretty good shape. This one was, it's been on the rack for a good 10 months, so it's a little beat up. But it was really great to meet him. He was super, super nice. Asked him how he came up with the story, with the Future Flash and everything like that. And he kind of explained what DC had come to him and asked him, like the whole pitch for the whole thing. It was great. It was just, he was really, really nice. I can't say enough good things about him. Met a couple people in line that were super, super nice. Like, it was just a really good day. So if you weren't able to go to Free Comic Book Day, like, yesterday, or, this most recent, 2015, next May, first Saturday in next May, try to go, because it's a really good experience. I mean, there were tons of people dressed up. We had like the 101st, or no, I'm sorry, the 501st, the 501st Legion or Regiment of Star Wars guys are out there. Some of them, dressed up as stormtroopers. We had some Boba Fett's. We had one guy dressed up as a steampunk Boba Fett, so that was pretty cool. So overall, just a great day. Just a great day. But alright, so let's just get into the books that I got for Free Comic Book Day. Alright, the first one is, got the Dark Circle Comics Free Comic Book Day book. And this one includes stories about the Black Hood, the Fox, and the Shield. Now, if you've watched any of my videos 2 weeks ago, I think it was April 22nd haul, I picked up the Fox and read that. And that was actually pretty good. It's written by Mark Waid, who writes Daredevil currently. So that was good. So I was interested in this company and what they're going to be having, going on. I think it's an offshoot of Archie. So I think Dark Circle, yeah, Archie Comics. So Dark Circle falls underneath Archie. But so far so good. I think the Fox story is actually the Fox story that was in the issue. But I'm not sure how far it goes. Let me see. Okay, it doesn't go all the way, so it's like the first few pages of the Fox story. So this one I was looking forward to, and actually my cousin went yesterday also to the comic book store, and I had him get this one for me because there was a limit on how many books you could get, so I needed that one. Next, my nephew actually got this one, but I was going to read this one first and make sure it's okay. If it's not, I'll keep it and I'll just give him a different book. He said he wanted it, and I didn't think about it at the split second. I mean, whatever. But I'll read it first. If it's not good, he won't get it. Easy enough. Alright, next. The DC offering this year, Divergence. It sounds like it should be in a book, or it should be with the movie, like Insurgents and things like that. But we'll see what goes on here. I'm assuming this is where we get introduced to everybody with, wait a minute, what is that? Advertisements for things. So in this book we have Batman, Superman, and Justice League. Those are the 3 stories we get in here. And it takes place after Endgame. So if you've seen Endgame, you need to read Endgame, I guess, before. And Justice League. What is the story about Justice League here? Probably need to read. Oh yeah, you got to read Justice League 40 before you read that. So you got to read like all the number 40s that just came out before you can really read this and understand what's going on. I mean, I get it. It is what it is. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Next is Secret Wars, Issue 0. The one we've all been waiting for. See what happens. Here's the back. Let's see if we can stay here. Pretty cool. And I opened up to a crazy spot. This craziness. Can you see it? Alright. So, I will probably do a review of these books just because some people weren't able to get them. What is that story? Alright, hold on. Let's see what stories are in this one. It's not going to tell me. It's not broken down. Is it all one story? No? No? Oh, this is Attack on Titan thing in the back. Avengers or something versus Attack on... I don't know. I don't know how that would work. I'm pretty sure that we would just destroy them pretty quickly. I mean, I'm sorry, but Attack on Titan, they're using swords and they're cutting in the back of the neck. We got the Avengers. Like Vision could take them all out. Quickly. Next. All new, all different Avengers. So this is the team of Thor, which is Lady Thor, Vision, Iron Man, Captain America, Falcon America, Miss Marvel, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, and Nova, which is Sam Alexander. So it is like we got our 3 younger characters. We have, who is Iron Man? Oh, is this Mark Waid? Is this Mark Waid? Does it tell me? Who's in the Iron Man suit? That's what I want to know. Is it Tony or is it somebody else? I don't know. He never takes off his mask. To be continued. Now what's the next story? Sorry guys, I know I'm like reading this or looking through it without y'all, but I just want to know, and I don't think it tells me, which is disappointing. And then it looks like we get some either Max Ride or, yeah, I guess it's Max Ride and some Inhuman stuff. So, oh, yeah, because it's Inhuman on the back. Was I missing that on something else? No, it wasn't. It was just this book. So, there we go. So this, I don't know, it looks like this team may be pretty good. So we'll check it out. Alright. So next let's talk about Age of Ultron for a minute. I'm going to try not to spoil it, but overall I thought it was a great movie. It would, you know, instead of going into it, you're like, how can it really be better than Avengers? The first one, you know, that was so good because the first Avengers movie to me was everything you'd wanted to ever see as a comic book fan in a movie, you know, as far as you get a full-blown team doing what they do best. And I thought that was great because it doesn't seem like the X-Men movie, that's a full team, but we never really got a full X-Men story like we used to in the books, you know. It's like something about those movies were just never powerful enough or something to me. I think the Days of Future Past was great, so and I'm excited for Apocalypse. and I'm an X-Men fan. So. But I thought Scarlet Witch was great. The way they introduced her, the way they've done her character, they kind of diminished her powers a little bit from what she is in the book, or she just doesn't know how to use them yet enough, which there's always that learning curve. Um, but I really liked the whole movie. I enjoyed, there's a part in the movie where they kind of take a break after taking a beating, got to kind of regroup, think things through. I thought that was really cool. Just like more character building and seeing them interact, and then while you're watching that, you're thinking, how is this going to lead into Civil War? I got that in my head. I'm like, we're trying to pick up on what's going on in that movie that could lead into Civil War, and there's definitely a lot in there. So you could see how that's going to come about. Let's see. Paul Bettany did a great job as the Vision. I think "the" is part of his name. The Vision, yeah. And so I really enjoyed that part of it. Chris Evans did a great job as Captain America, as always. You enjoy that. Scarlett Johansson. It's like everybody really did a great job. Even Mark Ruffalo. He had a lot of screen time as Banner, it seemed like, too, which was great because there's chemistry between him and Scarlett Johansson, or not, but Black Widow, whatever. I'm trying not to spoil the movie, and it's Sunday night, so a lot of people have already seen it. So I'm trying not to spoil it for those that haven't. I think I saw a box office total, and it's just under 200 million. So a little under the predictions that they thought it was going to be for. I think they were shooting for 220 million was the estimates that they were going for. But whatever. Let's see. What other parts of the movie can I talk about without spoiling it? I like how the movie kind of goes back and forth. Like, you think you've left somewhere and you're done, and then you got to go back there. That was interesting. What Scarlet Witch does to them and all the things that... we understand Scarlet Witch's power. She messes with your mind. She can control your mind, give you visions, make you see things, whatever. And so she basically does that to all of our characters at some point in the movie. Thor takes it a little bit harsher than everybody else as far as he has to go off and figure it out. Like, that's just, he saw something and he's got to take care of that. But it also helps because him having been shown that helps in a part of the movie, I'll say. And then the not the mid-credit scene, which I think everybody knows what the mid-credit scene is. It involves Thanos. I'll just say that. It involves Thanos. So that's, our tease into Infinity War, which will be Avengers 3 when we get there in a couple years. 3 years? Different team? Oh, sorry, dog. And then the reveal at the end of that of the new current Avengers team, I thought was pretty cool. So we'll see how that goes. I guess that team will be involved in Civil War, and then they will split or something. So we'll see what happens there. But overall, I really enjoyed the movie. I think Marvel's continued to kick it up every time. Or not even kick it up. They just maintained really good quality movies. Like, the stories have flowed very well. I didn't have any problems with... I can't remember any parts where I was sitting there going, well, that doesn't make sense, or, oh, that's crap. So, I thought it was an overall great movie. If you haven't seen it, I recommend you go see it. I'm probably going to go see it again, just because it was that good. And I know there's some stuff that I just missed. It's 2.5 hours long, but they pack so much in and there's so much going on that you definitely miss some things. And you always pick up more the second time you watch it. So I will do that. But thanks for watching, everybody. This was Free Comic Book Day and Avengers Age of Ultron. Yay! It's once a year that we get something like this. Also saw the long extended trailer for Ant-Man before the movie started, and that actually looks really good now. Except for the part, like, he constantly says that he doesn't like the name Ant-Man, apparently, in the movie. At least twice. It just seems like a little bit much. but I like Paul Rudd, so it should be a good movie. I'm excited for that. So in the comments below, let me know what you got at Free Comic Book Day, or if you didn't, let me know also, and I will try to tell you what happened in these books if you want to know. Like I said, maybe I'll do a review on them. So follow me on Twitter at ExileState, and be sure to watch for more stuff coming soon. Thanks a lot.